Fala aí, galera, tudo beleza aí com vocês? Galera, eu tô aqui de volta ao Lone Echo. Deixa eu ativar aqui o meu scanner. A parada é a seguinte. Opa, peraí. Eu quero ver o que tá aqui.
Shields at 95%.
Ok? Deixa eu fechar isso aqui. Report.
Most of the containers do not appear to be damaged.
I really wish it were better than most. Losing even a single container of helium-3 is a huge financial loss. But I suppose this is the wrong time to worry about a little smudge on my record.
Ok, beleza. Há de ter um container contaminado. Eu não estou preocupado se eu morrer, porque...
These mechanisms will secure a container here once we harvest more helium-3. By the time the next Atlas Corporation freighter arrives, the container field will be filled to capacity, and all of these mechanisms will be in use.
Eu estou quase morto, mas se eu morrer, eu vou parar. Eu vou voltar lá para a nave, não tem problema. Isso é bom de ser um robô. Eu tenho que encontrar o container que está soltando radiação. Ok.
Shields at 50%.
50%? Eu já estou quase voltando para a nave. PIN? O que é o PIN? Vamos descobrir. Ok, Prossessing line. O que é aquilo ali?
Shields at 30%.
Tô quase voltando, não tô preocupado. Se voltar, tá de boa. Tem alguma coisa ali. Ah, primary dig side. Ah, quase vou morrer.
Radiation exceeding 80 decibels.
You must be right on top of the source. Try using your scanner to locate it.
Top. Ok.
Reboot initiated.
Ok, não tem problema. Ela disse que a Nvidia está mesmo por cima. Então, vamos lá.
Agitated deuterium ions detected.
Deuterium? That's a hydrogen isotope. How'd that end up in one of our helium-3 containers?
Unclear. The processing line is configured to scrub any excess hydrogen.
Ah, sod it. For now, let's just deal with the contamination. I'll dispatch a Fury to remove the irradiated container.
Ok, o que eu tenho que fazer
Wait,
aqui?
something's wrong.
What is it?
I can't get the Fury transport to decouple from the container on the upper rack.
I can throw the manual override on the Fury's hitch. Stand by. I'll make my way up there now.
Ok. Man override. Mas pra onde? Como é que eu tô? Tô bem. Sei que é esse aqui, mas o que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Ainda não percebi. Tem outro ponto ali. Talvez tenha a ver com aquele. Vamos lá. E aqui tá
Shields at
crescendo.
50%.
Mas aqui tá zero.
Approaching Fury transport.
Careful. Once you decouple the transport's hitch, the autopilot's likely to kick in. So either get clear or find something to hold on to.
Ok.
Fury hitch released.
Autopilot's taking over. So far, so good.
Ok. O que ele vai fazer? Aquele era o meu. Mas e aí?
Ah! Jack? Are you alright?
Affirmative. But the container was breached. The contamination is spreading.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Okay, I've got an idea. If I release the container's maglocks, the Fury should just carry it away. Or it would if the controls were actually
Claro que ela não tem os
responding.
controles.
You know what? Screw it. Just cut the power. Maybe that'll do it.
Considering the damage, are you sure that's wise?
Wise? Definitely not. But will it work? Only one way to find out.
Ok, eu tenho que cortar o quê? E como? Mas com certeza vou aproveitar que isso daqui. Deixa eu recarregar. Tá aparecendo que é ali. Ok.
Shields at 95%.
Socket. Quer dizer, ela disse pra eu cortar, mas eu não sei o que eu vou cortar aqui. Ah, já percebi. Beleza. Vamos lá. Eu quero isso aqui.
Jack, cut through those power supplies before the radiation corrupts our entire shipment.
Tô indo, tô indo.
Do I need to mention this is a gross violation of protocol?
It's either this or risk contaminating the entire shipment. Sometimes you just have to improvise.
Power supply ruptured.
Easy does it.
Shields at 50%.
Ah!
E lá vai ele.
Holy sh... What the hell just happened?
Explosive decompression. The escaping gas caused the container to jettison itself.
Okay, so not exactly what we were aiming for.
Parece que tá sendo puxada pro outro
Well,
lado.
I suppose that takes care of our radiation problem. Good work. The sensor should be able to scan the anomaly free of
Parece que tá indo
interference.
pra lá.
We're almost there. We still need to investigate the processing line. Update me when you arrive. Hold on. Something's wrong with that Fury transport.
The one that collided with the container. What's wrong with it?
Really not sure. It's moving erratically, veering wildly off its flight path.
Could be a problem with the Fury's flight dynamics.
Probably just need to reset the navcom. If you get a chance, would you mind looking into it?
Copy
Já tô
that.
indo lá.
I'm not sure, but I think we might need to resynchronize the container
Ah, mano,
control
sério.
system.
Are these issues urgent?
Not really. Neither one's going to keep us from scanning the anomaly. Consider them both secondary
Ah.
priorities.
Ele vai dar mais uma volta, que eu sei. Eu não consigo chegar até ele. Deixa ele dar a volta dele. Tá vindo aí? Tá? Quer dizer... Ok, consegui pegar. E aí? Esse eu não solto. Vem cá.
Nice. Good work, Jack.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm sorry, it was just... It was like watching some sort of weird robot rodeo. Cowboy
Okay.
Jack ropes himself a Fury.
Vamos lá pro Fury. Do I get a hat?
Do I get a hat?
A hat, fancy boots, shiny spurs. We'll fix you right up. Till then, you can just leave the Fury where it is. I'll have Hera run some diagnostics on it before I can reconnect the remote link.
Copy that. I'm moving on.
Happy trails, partner.
Ok, beleza. Vou pegar aqui a nave e vamos pro outro. Pega. Tira pra lá. Isso. Ok, beleza. Não acredito que seja por ali. Vou fazer assim. Ainda tenho alguns objetivos aqui. A gente já não tem radiação, que é bom. Mas me parece que ainda tem aqui alguns objetivos para fazer. Ok, station. Report.
Liv, you were right. The inventory control system is out of sync.
Probably got knocked off cycle by one of those pulses. In order to resynchronize the inventory system, you'll have to quickly scan each of the 3 I/O ports in the container field.
Hera, mark the location of each I/O port on my HUD.
Once you scan the first I/O port, you'll have roughly 70 seconds to scan the other 2. If you don't make it, the system will reset and you'll have to start again.
Ok. Onde é que eles estão? Um tá aqui. São vários. Eu acho. Não é isso? Ok, cadê? Ok.
That's one.
Clock is running. 70 seconds.
De boa. Ok.
50 seconds remaining.
One more to go.
Ah, mano, é sério. Vamos lá. Ok, escaneia.
30 seconds remaining. Success. Inventory control station synchronized.
That was impressive.
It wasn't
It wasn't all that difficult. After all, I was specifically designed to handle these types of demanding
Uma
situations.
sonda. Ah, é normal.
Plus, you're incredibly modest.
É normal.
Thank you.
É. Ok, qual é o próximo? O que mais que a gente tem de objetivo para fazer aqui? Opcional. Acho que mais nada, certo? Ok. Cara, eu acho que eu não tenho mais nada para fazer por aqui. Encelados, acho que é assim que se diz. Aquilo é um planeta? É uma lua? Cadê aquela? É um pedaço de rocha. Mas que parece uma lua. Eu acredito que agora a gente vai
Select your
voltar
destination.
para o Prossessing lá.
Destination. Kronos 2. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Só que eu não sei se agora eu tenho que fazer alguma coisa pela parte de fora ou se é pela parte de dentro. Vou descobrir. Estou vendo ali Prossessing Line. Que era o meu objetivo.
Inbound on the processing line.
So, we're going to need a lot of energy for this sensor suite, but the pulse knocked out the flow control on the plasma aids. They're burning out of control and draining the power reserves.
One of us will need to enter the processing line and reach the emergency reset.
Well, I'd do it, if you'd let me.
Quer dizer, mesma coisa. Let's again protocol, I wouldn't...
I find your disregard for your own safety confounding.
That's why we make such a good team. You're my voice of reason. My Jiminy Cricket.
In that case, we're doomed.
The pulse has the electronics in that area on the fritz. If you reset the power transformer, I may be able to run a diagnostic.
Grid stabilized.
The control hub in that area is back online. I've re-established contact with the labour unit manning the line entrance below.
These transformers are an outdated model. We should upgrade them at our earliest convenience.
No wonder they get misaligned so easily.
Ok, eu acho que esse aqui já tá. Certo? Agora eu não sei se eu tenho que deixar isso assim ou se eu deixo pra cá, pra ser a minha ideia. Eu vou ali embaixo. Line entrance. Esse robô tá me guiando ou o quê?
Echo unit identified. Opening service entrance.
I should be able to reach the manual reset on the other end of the line.
You mean past the inferno of white-hot plasma?
Correct, which is precisely why I'm the one doing it.
Ok. Bora lá então.
Jack? Jack, are you there?
Another
Não
EMP.
poderia ser fácil.
Status report.
All clear here. But the line's throttle controls just went haywire. Be careful in there.
Ah, mano, consegui passar. Haha! Ai, ferrou. Ok, isso.
That's a lot of flotsam.
Ok.
Better make sure nothing's jammed the conveyor systems. Could cause problems when we reboot.
I'll inspect the ice pallets.
O que tá acontecendo aqui?
It looks like a piece is wedged under the conveyor unit.
Well, try and dig it out so it doesn't jam the reset protocols.
Se eu conseguisse. Sai.
Melted clean through.
Maintenance units shouldn't be entering the line while the cutting systems are active. Something's very wrong here.
Ok. Ah, mano.
Shields at 30%. Reboot initiated.
That looked painful. You sure about this?
I'm certain. It's the only way to shut down the plasma lanes.
Me enganaram legal. Isso. O que isso faz? Isso faz vai, volta e para. Ok. pra cima. Eu prefiro ir por cima. Ok, deu pra passar. Vou parar aqui. Agora esse aqui. Ele é lento. Está de boa. Olha que ele vai subir, certo?
More debris. Make sure you clear any jammed conveyors before moving on.
Ok, vamos cuidado com esse aqui. Sai.
Something must have interfered with the nav protocols.
Yeah, it looks like. Labor units shouldn't just run face first into a hostile environment.
Ok, esse aqui é estranho. Vem coçar o nariz, que o nariz está coçando como sempre. Esse aqui eu vou ter que ir junto. Vambora. Ok, sobe.
Any sign of a working hard drive in all this wreckage?
Not yet. Most command functions are processed in a unit's head.
Agora tem
Unit
aquele
14,
ali.
what is your function?
Nav data mismatch. Multiple hazards detected. Maintenance cycle incomplete.
He seems intact, but he's running the wrong subroutines. The line's not scheduled for maintenance.
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo tirar isso aqui. Vai. Já era.
Pallet clear.
Stubborn bastard.
Ok, boa. Segura aí. Agora, a gente está quase no fim. Deixa eu saber o que isso aqui está fazendo. Ele vem para aqui, vai para lá. Que confusão que está aqui. E nenhuma vez vai, eles vão pro chão também. Só vai.
Approaching watch station.
The switch there should trigger an emergency.
Ah, mano, é sério. Consegui passar. Haha.
Reset in progress.
Oh, power output back within normal parameters. We should have plenty of energy for the scan. Nice moves in there. Just watching that was giving me a cardiac. Jack, looks like everything's back up and running.
Affirmative.
Grab a Fury and head for the depleted dig site. I'll fill you in on the way.
Direct connection established. Synchronizing data stream.
Nav data purged. Kronos uplink lost. Executing last known command. Collision detected. Damage report. Unavailable. Lower limbs non-ambulatory. Upper limbs non-ambulatory. Excessive command feedback. Critical failure. All systems.
Ok.
Shutting down.
An encrypted audio file. Curious. When the anomaly scrambled the CubeSat, it inadvertently connected them to a secure Atlas Corporation network. En route to the depleted dig site.
Good. When you get there, you'll need to aim the sensor array at the anomaly. I'm heading out to rig up the transponder.
I thought we agreed that you'd stay on board the station.
Sorry, Jack. I need a direct line into the lathe systems to siphon the power supply.
Liv, the plasma lathes have already malfunctioned once. That's extremely dangerous.
Relax. I double-checked the fail-safes and I've shut down the main relays. I'm following
Okay.
protocol to the letter. Mostly.
Confidence inspiring.
Ok, o que eu tenho que fazer por aqui? Galera, eu vou ficar por aqui. Quero agradecer a vocês por ter assistido. Quero pedir os likes e comentários de vocês. Até o próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou, eu vou nessa e fui.